Hey you guys, I hope that you guys are all doing really well. In this video I will be kind of moving my fingers along my arms like this with my nails. This is a custom video request by an anonymous subscriber. You can always feel free, if you do a video, you don't have to have your name said. So you can always do that. And I will be kind of whispering with you guys and just talking as I do this. The request was to be outdoors in the sun and just running my fingernails I should say, up and down my arms. I hope that that is a relaxing movement for you guys. I feel relaxed doing it actually. I thought of some more questions for you guys. I love when you answer in the comments. Yeah, the other day I had asked where you guys are from, like originally, and I loved hearing your responses. I heard from Marco. I knew that you were from Detroit, but it was great to hear where you're originally from, so I love that. So feel free to tell me that again, where you're from originally. If you didn't see that other video or didn't get a chance to reply, I like to know that sort of thing. And what languages you speak. I love that. I speak English, obviously, and most of you know, but I can speak some Arabic, Egyptian Arabic, because my husband is from Egypt. But I can understand more than I can speak. I can read and write, interestingly enough, though, in Arabic, and that is because I took Arabic prior to even meeting my husband. I had taken it in school and had learned to read and write. And I had learned the very formal version of Arabic. It's called Fusha. It's like the news kind of style that you hear spoken in Arabic. I believe also it's like the formal Arabic that you would hear if you heard the Quran read, a bit more formal than a street kind of spoken version that you might hear on the streets of any Middle Eastern country. And so I kind of didn't speak a language that was used very commonly. It was more, like I said, the news. It was a formal version. So I kind of, even though I could read and write, I didn't really have the spoken skills. So I kind of had to learn with my husband and his family, and through books and YouTube channels and DVDs that teach you. And then there's a language in India called Telugu, and I lived there for a couple of years and I learned to speak it, but I have lost it really. When I hear it I can understand bits, but I didn't have anyone to really speak to. And when I returned to the US, so I lost it, unfortunately. But it's one of those things, when I speak to friends and family there, I call them family because they're my family, then if they say something, I can I remember, but I wouldn't have remembered on my own. So tell me all the languages you guys speak. I feel like most of the world speaks way more languages than most Americans speak. I'm always very humbled when traveling outside of the United States in countries that the first language is not English, obviously. I'm always humbled because so many people speak English in the countries I've traveled to, and I just feel so bad. Like, I feel like, oh my gosh, like I should be speaking your language too if you've gone to the effort to speak mine. And I know English is a language that that the world like communicates in with business and such, but I still wish I could communicate better in more languages. And Spanish, I do speak Spanish, but that's minimal. It was like 4 years of studying in Spanish in school, and so I guess that I can understand a good amount of Spanish, quite a bit. It's funny because as I film, we're in the sun, and I honestly can't see the camera very well because of how bright it's out. To make sure you can see all of the movements. I'm going to just move a bit here. So another question I had for you guys was, tell me what jobs you do. I'm so curious of like, what are the jobs that you guys do? Or are you in school? What year are you in school? Or what grade are you in school? If you're in school and studying something, what are you studying? Are any of you nurses or doctors that are working very hard right now? How are you doing? Thank you for all that you are doing. Are any of you teachers, lawyers, tech, working in tech? Graphic design? Do any of you have YouTube channels? I always encourage you to write your YouTube channels in the comments so we can support each other. You can go and support each other's channels and see what other channels are out there. If you have ASMR channels or any other kind of channel. So yeah, what are your jobs? What do you guys do for your jobs? Or if there's anything kind of special about you that like you'd want to share that's kind of like, well, this is what I do, it's a bit unique in my life. Maybe you have a family business. Maybe your family business is in a restaurant or a bakery, or maybe your family owns a business that's a larger business that employs different people. Or maybe you own your own business. Maybe you have a food truck. Maybe, I don't know. I want to hear. Tell me everything. I will tell you a secret. If you leave your comments closer to when I've posted the video, usually the night of, there's a higher likelihood that I will get to see your comment. Just because sometimes comments can get buried, like if I've posted a video and it's 3 days later and you've commented on it and I'm now looking at the comments from a video that's 3 days ahead of that, then I might not get to see. That doesn't matter. I might go back and see it. Not to say I will not see it, but the likelihood is higher that I would like not just see it, but like maybe get to comment or that sort of thing. Interact with you. There it is. That's what I kind of mean. Like I might get to interact more. But I might see it later too. So I'm just kind of flipping my arm this way and that. I want to make sure that the sun is hitting my arm sometimes. It's a very, very warm day where I am. And so I had to put my body in the shade and just my arm in the sun. Otherwise, I would have been like a red lobster after filming. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so curious if this is a relaxing type of ASMR. I've never seen anything like this. It was a very creative idea. So I'm curious if you found yourself relaxed or getting tingles or just falling asleep or none of the above. You never know. It might be your thing, it might not. I'm relaxed. It's relaxing for me. Okay, you guys. Hopefully I will see you soon in the next videos. Bye for now.